You feel me? I just want to feed the algorithm and whatnot. Um, as people come in, hopefully I get some real folks that's gonna chime in, give me some topics to elaborate on. You did, but for right now, off the top of the head, what I could think of, there was a brief conversation we had. I just had with like a couple people, and I want to educate people, my hood folks, on the pronunciation of certain brands of alcohol. So like tequila has taken a big boom the last, I don't know, you can almost say 20 years, 25 years. But the last 10 years, they done had a hell of a run. And so black folks be showing up to the liquor store talking about, let me get the respiration, let me get reparations, let me get the reposado, and them reposado. Listen, it's called reposado, not respiration or repro, man. It's shit called reposado. That's how you pronounce it. Say it with me. Repo. And I did a video of this. I need to repost. I did a short explaining this, like the difference of. So let's talk about it real quick. You got Blanco, you got Reposado, and you got Anejo, and then you got Extra Anejo, and then you got Mezcal. You feel me? So Blanco is the basic one. It's white, it's clear, it's like a regular distilled tequila or whatever. And all tequila is made with agave. You got two kind of agave plants. You got the regular green one, then you got the one they call blue. If it's a blue agave plant, they'll call it azul, blue in Spanish. So I always tell people the blue agave tastes to me better when I don't fuck with tequila period, and I'm gonna hurt my stomach. But what I'm saying is the blue agave is more defined in taste and better. So most tequilas like a Jose Cuervo and the rest of the Casamigos and all that other stuff, Patron, I don't know if Patron use blue agave, but I know Casamigos and Jose Cuervo use blue agave. Most tequilas do. So that's Blanco. Reposado is like the next level. The price point gonna be a little bit higher. Reposado has like a gold look to it, similar to whiskey. The reason Reposado looks like whiskey a little bit is they put it in a whiskey barrel. So like a lot of people, they age their wine. For all the wine makers and all the liquor makers, alcohol makers or whatever, the content that you store it in will give it its taste. So they store the Reposado in a wine barrel. Now it goes from being Blanco, which is clear, to giving that golden look, which is Reposado. And then the smoothest one, which is supposed to be the smoothest tequila, is put in a bourbon barrel. The same thing you make bourbon with when you make your bourbon. And you put it in a barrel. They use barrels that previously made bourbon. And so they put the tequila in the bourbon barrel and it makes it brown. So that's your anejo. Then extra anejo just means extra storage, longer time that it took. Appreciate the first light. I am a bald fan of Doom. Lord, man, I appreciate that. Right now, y'all drop some topics because I really don't want to be talking about this. But I ain't have nothing to come about to talk about because the news cycle's slow and I done dropped a lot of information in my former live videos. So it's like it ain't enough stuff that happened for me to cover that. Anyone play slap, you got to give us, well, they'll know. Shout out to me being an old man. Y'all gonna have to school me on a lot of this new stuff that's popping out. Like, I done got left behind on certain things. I don't know what SAB is, but inform us, man. Let's talk about it. So as far as this tequila, until I get something I can speak on, I can't speak on SAB only because I don't know about it. You feel me? So that's anejo, which is bourbon. Then extra anejo. Then mezcal is smoked agave. That's the process that I'm smoking the agave. You feel me? I got scammed on still a brain rot. It's still a brain rot. I know what a brain fart is. I don't, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Elaborate, bro. What is that, bro? You say, I have nothing. Hey, bless you anyway, man. If you already like, man, I appreciate that shit. If you didn't like already, man, just keep popping the commentation. I fucks with it. But yeah, man, y'all give me something to speak on, though. Like, you know, I walk in the it's like when I don't want the trolls come in. I think what I would have to do is, and I'm not going to do no antics, But if I did like antics and stuff, like, you know, like for instance, I was gonna put my gas mask on, and I know my gas mask was gonna bring like a lot of attention because most people don't see a gas mask every day. So they're gonna be like, "What the hell he got a gas mask on?" And then it's gonna bring in people to speak. But that's like, I don't like no props and no antics. I just like to jump into it. You feel me? And Mason Cameron, you did say you was the first light. I think you was the first one that said that. I don't know who that was that said that. Oh, it just saying, okay, bet. Lord, man, appreciate that. And the commentary, really, I'm learning. I heard today from a podcaster, he say it ain't about the likes, it's about the comments. So when y'all drop y'all comments, whether it be good or bad, I appreciate that shit, man. Speak on it. And if I can speak on it, I'm gonna start being interactive. I seen Sheena Arnold, it's an older lady, play Pam on Martin, and she play on The Neighborhood. She was like, she tried to respond to all the comments and I'm like, a person that level can be trying to focus on the comments that much, make me want to do it. You feel me? Because it's like y'all what drive the algorithm allegedly, and I appreciate that shit. You feel me? Because this is an interactive conversation with all of us, and I like when y'all chop it up amongst each other. When I could just put out something and then it's like a discussion about it, and then y'all talk amongst each other. That's dope too. Dance? Can you dance? I'm black, fool. It's some black people that can't dance, but I can dance. Only thing is this, bro. I had a lot of back surgery. You feel me? And I done got older, and so I can still dance. Don't get it twisted. But it's like I don't want to it's certain reasons why I don't dance. You feel me? But I can dance. Like anybody who know me know that, like, especially my brothers, my blood, but obviously they can vouch for me because they my blood. But even people who grew up with me, they'll be like, but that nigga stick harder than... See, where I'm from in South Florida, we call it bopping and sticking. So the level of dance that I would have to do takes a lot of squatting, and it's a lot of shit that go into it. It ain't just no stand-up type of dance where you just cutting up, doing this crazy stuff and all that. It's a lot of squatting and dipping, and that shit is bad on the goddamn back. Furthermore, I got things going on right now where I'm not trying to be doing all that because a person will try to discredit me on my pain, you feel me? So perfect example, if I got some shit going on, and motherfuckers say, oh, look at him. We got a video of him just bopping and dancing. You feel me? My back be whooping my motherfucking now. I had so many back surgeries, bro. It's not even funny. But I still strive and I still go through the shit show. You feel me? Because one thing about it, bro, let's just talk about it real quick. I ain't gonna get all in my business, but a lawsuit, when motherfuckers think they gonna sue somebody, that shit it ain't no, like the commercials say, bitch. It's years. And these crackers come with lawyers, fucking lawyers, big corporation. They got 20 lawyers versus your one fucking lawyer who's trying to get paid off his damn self. That's why they always say, I'm gonna get on another subject real quick. They say I forgot what they said. Get a confident lawyer, not a desperate lawyer. Don't never get a fucking lawyer that ain't got no money. That motherfucker looking for his next check. And he will settle so fucking fast just to clear out all the people he owe. He got a staff. He got some paralegals. He got private investigators. He got all type of motherfuckers he owe. And this bitch will swap you out in a heartbeat. Fuck your fucking condition. And so you stuck with and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say some shit real quick, bro. I don't want to go down this path, but I got to say something. Matter of fact, I keep that to myself. I was going to say some shit. I done had some people fuck me over. Just know, I ain't never forgot y'all. And that's a bad thing. If I ain't never forget you, that's a bad thing. If you a forgettable person, bitch, capiche. Bitch, you know how they say capiche, nigga. But it's water under the bridge. But if I ain't never forget you, when it's time to remember your ass, you gonna wish you wouldn't remember. Bitch, you on my naughty list. Let's put it like that. You feel me? So all in all, that's why I ain't never like tried to drop no little dancing videos and that. Cause that's my back be whooping nobody see when I was just thinking last night, dog, what I wouldn't do for an old lady that'll massage my back every fucking night, dog. Like, bitch, I need a back massage every fucking night. Like, my shit be fucking hurting in so many fucking places. I be in this bitch looking like I'm doing yoga. I be scratching this, trying to get this bitch right, and the nigga still gotta work. You feel me? So, my bad. I don't got too. I'm sorry. Yeah, you shouldn't have asked me that question about dance. You see how a person triggered me? You triggered me, bro, because I really do like to dance, but that done been taken away from me because of the pain. You feel me? And so it's like, and the fact, the perception. The perception is if I, sort of like work, right? You get injured. You you can't afford literally too long to fucking take off. Like, one time on a job, I got hurt, right? I tried to do some righteous shit. Niggas get hurt every day at work. Let's just talk about it. It ain't like, you know how jobs, like, especially if you worked in the warehouse industry, you know how they got 100 days without an accident. It's a fucking lie. Bitch, an accident happened 2 weeks ago. It's just a motherfucker for the team didn't want to report it to fuck up the record of 100 days or whatever. Shit happens. Fucking my coworker the other day, that bitch hit me in the head by accident with some fucking metal shit right in front of the fucking boss. She was like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Because I just want to work and come home. You feel me? This, that, this, that, this. I don't want to cause too much of a stir. That same fucking day, some shit fell right in my fucking shit, busting my shit. That's why I got to shave today. I want to shave, but bitch, I don't want to show the scar. That shit had me leaking. I had to put, and I just kept back work on the same fucking day. Motherfuckers get by this what I mean by egregious though. One time I heard on the fucking job, right? I said, fuck it. Let me finish the shift. Cause like my fucking finger was whooping my fucking ass, right? So bitch, my shit got split on the fucking little device in the components I was working with. So fucking goddamn, on top of that, the chemicals they had me using, fucking with the other shit, it fucking infected my fucking hand. So nigga, I got the next day off. So I tried to sleep that shit off that night. By the time I woke up in the morning, bitch, my fucking finger about to fall off. So I gotta go to the hospital. I got hospitalized. Was in there for some days. I try to do the shit the right way, right? Well, it's not even the right way, but I just try to do it on some street manner way, which is street honor code. Honor code is, man, thank y'all for giving me an opportunity. I don't really want to make a fuss out of this shit too bad, this and that. You feel me? I let them know what was going on, but I didn't want to make a fuss. I just ready to get back to work. And then these motherfuckers start down there lawyering up on a nigga. Like, oh, well, I need a doctor's note and da 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 da. Motherfucker, hey, I'm showing. Look, so anyway, point that I'm making is, and then they try to fuck me. They did fuck me. Pause. So fucking all in all, bruh, in this game of life, bruh, you just keep pressing. I say that to say, motherfucker, I don't went through situations where I've been hurt and I still got. It ain't like we NBA players and NFL players in life. You think about an NBA player. NBA player tweet their ankle, bitch, say, I'm out for 3 weeks. Them fuck niggas collecting $300,000 game checks. Niggas ain't gonna make $300,000 in the next fucking 5 years. And motherfuckers out here say, bitch, I'm finna motherfucking goddamn get this 300. I'm getting this shit in each game, and I'm sitting on the bench watching these niggas, and they ain't signing no autographs, and I'm coming draped out in fucking $10,000 wardrobe. So, and I like to give a shout out to the people that do realize. It's ever so often you'll hear athletes say, man, people with real jobs, we do this shit for fun. We play a kid's game and we get paid crazy amounts of money. They understand that shit, you feel me? Like, I could never been, if I would have had the height and size and talent, bitch, I would have motherfucking never be one of them niggas sitting on the, I can't sign a fan. Bitch, I'm signing everybody autograph. If I made $300,000 to sit on the fucking bench, nigga, I'm not even gonna sit on the bench. I'm gonna be walking through the stadium the whole damn game, signing bitches' autographs. That's what I'm gonna do, cause I'm gonna be super appreciative. Like, this shit can't be real. Like, my favorite player to cheer for this NBA season is the legit VJ Hedgecomb. He had the most touching speech I done heard probably since maybe the Lamar Jackson when he got drafted, and he was like, man, y'all gonna get a ring out of me. He was crying and shit, cause he was just like, yo, they sized me. He done won MVP and got drafted last and shit of the first round. And then VJ say, man, you don't know where we came from, bitch. We used to live off a generator. Like, bitch, you know how fucking far from the bottom I rose? I ain't just take a step up, bitch. I took a leap for mankind. And that's the type of person that's easy to cheer for. That's why when you see him be a dog on the court, it shows he had to fight to get there. That's why those Nepo babies that be trying to get to the NBA, most of them don't get there because they ain't got that grit. Now, some Nepo babies get there, and when I say Nepo baby, I just mean from the fact that they were going to be straight without basketball. You feel me? That I don't mean that they got in the NBA because of being nepotism like Bronny. I'm talking about they was going to be straight regardless. You feel me? So you look at a Gilbert Arenas son, Jit is legitimately fire. You look at a Carmelo Anthony son, Jit legitimately good. So that's what I mean. I mean, like, people, they got hunger, but they didn't need the fucking NBA. You feel me? So that's what I'm talking about. So I say that to say those people who understand in real life, we can't just say we ain't got no injury list. We on the injury reserve and we still get paid. We gotta show it when we hurt. Back hurt, leg hurt, feet hurt. What's up? Never give up. Love the name. Cause that's what I'm talking about. Never giving up. We don't get a chance to give up because Bills don't give up. They need you want to okay. You want to know the next president I want to vote for? I want to vote for a president that give out hardships. When a motherfucker get hurt, they bill should stop. They bill every bill they got. They should be able to send it over to a government agency and say, "This is my phone bill. This is my light bill. This is my utility bill, etc., etc." And I'm technically injured right now, and I won't be able to return to work for 30 said amount days. And then the government sends it sort of like they got like heat, low energy, whatever help, some shit. I don't know what it does. It pays all my bills while I'm fucking hurt, so I ain't stressed on trying to return to work too soon because the bills don't never fucking stop. And we don't got that luxury as regular human beings. And I say that to say, as soon as you do something in your off time, and now I'm going to wrap up that original thing, what I've been talking about the whole time. As soon as you do something in your free time, like dance, so the person asks me, can I dance? A motherfucker with a $1 million lawyers would be the first to say, he's not hurt. Look, the motherfucker's dancing. But bitch don't get the goddamn go through these pinched nerves and bulging discs. Like, And you think about the niggas that made millions of dollars. You like, that's the funny thing too. I'm transitioning in this. I heard somebody talk about Peyton Manning feet or some shit. I don't know if it was a Key Talib or whatever. He was talking about Peyton Manning toes or some shit, how fucked up they was. And then they show like these NBA players, these niggas don't show that shit. They show the glitz and glamour, but they feet be fucked up and deformed and shit. And football, like all type of deformity. Bitches go through broken legs and torn ACLs and MCLs and all type of shit. But at the end of the day, they made millions doing it. You think about a regular nigga making an hourly pay with the same goddamn pain from lifting all this heavy fucking shit and working in these dangerous ass conditions, making the next motherfucker rich. But the minute you goddamn do anything that a bitch could try to scorn, oh look, he was faking. So that's why I don't do like dance videos. I still feel I'm the greatest dancer of all time. Bitch, I get the Chris Brown, get the fucking Omarion, get the any nigga y'all know for dancing, especially with that slow dancer shit. I don't play. But I can't do none of that because, bitch, my detractors will try to say, oh, look, he's not in pain. When if I could give a bitch this pain, fuck the money. I'm going to be honest with you. Fuck the money. If I could give whatever detractor, I ain't talking about just like a regular person talking shit. I'm talking about the CEO of a company that I work for, I got hurt. If I could just give that motherfucker my pain, I don't want no money. I just want you to feel this shit. I want you to fucking ache. I want you to fucking have to bend over. When you bend to grab something, you got to stick your leg all the way to fucking out because just squatting down in one place and bending is not going to suffice. You might get stuck. And you just 40. You ain't even 41, 42, 40, nothing. You got to start thinking about how the fuck do I get my shit together? I'm making contingency plans on how do I exit from fucking working. This shit making me boss up by any means necessary because I realized my whole mentality growing up was I can work hard enough for anything I need in life. That was always my mentality. If I ain't got enough, I need more jobs. It wasn't never I need to be a boss. It just I need to work more. That was just the mindset my daddy raised, well, his partial raising for a couple years, said just work harder. So I said, all right, fuck it, bitch. I'm going to just work harder. Fuck that shit, bitch. I don't have to work harder no more. That shit done. I forgot what some shit a comedian was talking about. A woman was telling me, nigga, I gave you the best years of my life. I gave these crackers the best years of my life for nothing. Bitch, I should have played semi-pro in something. Nigga, I take 100 NFL sacks. Pause. Fucking not even looking. If I could trade it in, bitch, I'll just stand still like these in a quarterback posing position, the way they take a blindside hit. I take 100 of them bitches for 15 games for a season's pay. Not even their whole career, for a season's pay. Cause I imagine the pain gonna be about the same. And I strive. You wouldn't even fucking know it. Because I strive, because guess what? We don't got no contingency plans for nobody that's fucking fucked up or hurt. Bitch, you just gotta keep grinding, keep going, you feel me? And so, that's what that is, dog. You just keep grinding, keep going. And hold on. Like right now, finna get me a nap. I got old and shit. So I be taking naps. Them naps is a motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna even stunt. I don't know what that appropriate age to start taking naps. But when your ass turn 40, fuck nigga, you better get you a nap. I guarantee if that nigga LeBron ain't taking naps, that nigga on so much TGH or TH, whatever the fuck they call that shit, human growth hormone, HGH, that bitch on something. Cause nigga, 40, your ass gonna need them naps, bro. Them naps is real. Power naps, bro. I call them power naps, nigga. I don't even give a fuck if that bitch nothing but 40 minutes, 30 minutes. You gonna feel it, because when you wake up, it's gonna be like a nightmare. You be like, oh, shit. This is the first thing you say. Oh, shit. It ain't nothing like being able to sleep and naturally wake up. But when that alarm clock go off and you weren't ready for it, oh, shit. But it's better than just being just exhausted. Like, and having a mental breakdown, like a brain fart where you just can't even think. You know, so this conversation went somewhere I didn't want it to go, but somebody asked me about dancing. And I got sensitive, bro, because I be wanting to dance, bro. I be wanting to fuck. Like, two things to keep me from dancing. One, like I said, the perception, but also the physical pain. Fucking is like, God damn, bitch. My fucking body ain't up to it. Like, I gotta try to alter how I dance. Like, it's like, okay, I gotta learn how to dance standing up. When I don't want to learn, like, I don't want to dance standing up. I want to do all the motion that come with where I'm from. And so I just seen some Tampa dudes dancing recently. And them Tampa niggas, boy, look at here. You want to see some bopping ass niggas, some city slick ass niggas between South Florida and Tampa, because they call Tampa like South Florida, but we used to argue with them niggas that that's really Central Florida. But fucking Tampa and like Palm Beach through Dade, the bopping and the sticking is ridiculous. Especially the Tampa niggas. Them niggas dance, they remind me of like some 70s type of shit, the way they be doing it. But it's a lot of squatting involved and a lot of physical shit. And when you get older, it's the thighs be whooping your ass, the quads, the back, this and that and that. And anyway, I'm off of that shit. What's up, man? Two people just came. I almost want to do another one because this shit kind of went left, dog. Like, this me more so complaining and telling you about real life. I think I'm going to keep this shit up just for people to get a narrative of who I am. But, yeah, bro. All I'm saying is, dog, don't let nothing that I say detract that. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going till, I'm not going to down nobody's motherfucking job. That's not going to happen. But I am going to keep going. And that's what we got, bro. It's like, at this point, I think if I wanted to, I could qualify for fucking disability. All the fucking ailments I fucking got. But, bitch, what the fuck? It's almost like going out sad. You feel me? and I'm just like, for the kind of man that I am, you feel me? Like, that's like going out sad. I'm just sitting and waiting, looking at the mailbox, waiting on that government check to come. And that bitch is on. I could have probably went and made that in a week or 2 weeks or whatever the case. Bitch, like, I gotta go get it. That's just been my mentality. But I don't know, dog. As I speak right now, my back is whooping my fucking ass. Maybe it's my posture. Ugh. Now, why y'all always see me sitting, bitch? Why you think y'all always see me sitting low? Check out most of my videos. You don't see me moving around, walking and shit. Bitch, when I get rest in, I get rest in, bitch. Like, I gotta rest. I gotta focus on. And I ain't gonna even stunt too. It's this nigga out of New York. This nigga be having like little videos. I forgot what this nigga call himself on YouTube. But he like a fit nigga. And he's like, how old it is? He probably my age. But this nigga could do a one-arm pull-up. He do a one-arm pull-up. And then he bring it from one arm to him pushing all the way his body weight with one arm. And I say, how in the fuck? And then you think about a Negro like Ronnie Coleman, even though Ronnie Coleman back is fucked up. I'm moving down there like Ronnie Coleman. But Ronnie Coleman ain't really started winning all his bodybuilding shit into 40s. And nigga, I just touched 40. And I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. And it's like, me, I'm original from Ghana, but now I'm doing Uber and crying by England. My friend, by where are you staying? Oh, my bad, I ain't even been saying what you been saying. Let me check you out, fam. Shout out Never Give Up, say hi. What it is, baby girl? Shout you out one more time. Euro African. I like that name, Euro African. My friend, how are you? I'm pretty pleasant. He say, my friend, by where are you staying? Man, I stay all over the world, bro. I'm all over the world. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, brother. Euro African say, me, I'm originally from Ghana, but now I'm doing Uber and crime. You doing Uber and crime? You a wild nigga. What you out here fucking, you the wheel man? You the Uber wheel man? Niggas bust a leak and then they just call your particular Uber when you doing Uber and crime? And you in England? Oh, they gonna, bro, you might well hang that shit up, brother. You can say goodbye to Ghana. Say hello to England courtyard, bitch. You on a courtyard for life. You a slave, boy. Nigga say he doing Uber and crime. But nah, brother, man, dog, like, I think I'm going to restart this shit when I get to the 30-minute mark and find me a new topic to talk about. I got 3 more minutes to bullshit and talk about my fucked up back. I never talk about, this is the first time I think in at least 2,000 podcasts that I've ever talked about my physical pain. I try to keep that shit private. You feel me? Like, I'm not a, like I'm a victim, but I'm not a victim. I won't let a nigga make me a victim. I'm a victim of corporations, but I'm definitely not a fucking victim of a nigga gonna just do me something. Like, if a nigga ran down on me, bitch, I'm a bump with a bad back and I'm a bump till this bitch go out. That's always the nigga worst fear, though. Like, if I had to fade, and I'm too old to be doing that, but if I had to fade, that would be the worst fucking thing for my back to go the fuck out. I would hope a nigga understand, bitch, I'm fragile, nigga. Like, if my back go out, time out. I'll shoot you in the face, bro. But let my back get right, nigga. Step on my shit. Don't stomp me in my back, but just step right here on, like, the bottom of my lumbar area, bitch. Pop that shit, and then let me stand back up and we can fight. Be a gentleman about this shit, bro. Yeah. My brother, I'm wishing you good life. You must enjoy. You said the realest words, nigga. They say true words never spoken. You must enjoy. I was thinking about that shit as saying to myself, I seen they had a little commercial on Facebook or a little skit. The black girl got her income tax. She got like 4 kids and shit. Soon as she got her income tax, she said, oh shit, it just came through. Oh, Waffle House got that little T-bone steak. And I said to myself, look at this bitch. I said, this is why niggas can build wealth being single. I think that's what I'm going to make my next podcast about. You could build wealth being single. These black women, I would say women in general, but I don't date other women other than black, so all I know is black. These black women, bro, you can't build no fucking money with these hoes. They just want to blow it on stupid shit. We can go get a T-bone steak and cook the bitch, dumbass hoe. Fuck it. Let's take your income tax and let's just go buy a cow. Then if we can, let's get 2 fucking cows and wait for these bitches to have a baby and start slaughtering these motherfuckers slowly after we done built some shit. And we can eat T-bone steak for the rest of our life. Let's get a homestead and get a farm and then save on taxes. And then we can eat all the T-bone. But nah, not no simple-minded bitch. I want to go spend $80 at the Waffle House. I want to eat that shit I just seen Cardi B eating. I want to eat that shit I just seen my favorite rap bitch eating. I want to go buy a $3,000 Birkin. Yeah, I got $5,000 for my fucking income tax, but I need to spend $3 on that Birkin. I gotta show these hoes. I ain't petty. You petty ass. And then this was the real fucked up part. A bitch will say, you petty ass nigga. You old disciplined ass nigga. You just sitting on the money. You just sitting on the fuck you think these billionaires and millionaires doing? They just sitting on the money. While they sitting on the money, they feet resting on you niggas' head. They sitting on the money, but they feet is on you niggas' head. And I gotta be the shit eater. I gotta be the cheap nigga. Of course I'm cheap. Nothing is better in this fucking life than knowing I can get that shit, but I don't. What the fuck is gonna do for me other than make me broke? Make me feel like a fool. Depreciate right in front of me. I would say this, and before I end this chat, in order to appreciate money, you have to have blowed a significant amount of money. And then you got to look up and say, where the fuck did it go when I really need it? That's what you got to have done. If you ain't know, a lot of these pussy hoes, they think $5,000, $10,000 is some fucking money. First of all, these hoes ain't even touched 10, so I won't even give them that credit to say 10. They think $5,000 is some fucking money, and they just go to blowing the bitch. And they'll spend that. One thing about a bitch, a black bitch, I don't give a fuck if she never touched 50. Let's look at Bro Rilla. Bro Rilla, I said I wasn't going to never talk about it again, but I got to talk about it real quick. Hold on. Bro Rilla is touching money she never touched before. And when this shit is all said and done, Bro Rilla is going to be back at point A. And by the time she get back to point A, see right now, Bro Rilla is at point S. Now I'm going to say S. Let's say she at J. She got a little bit more before she run out of gas. She not going to make it to Z. But she might make it to S, and then she going to be back at point A. And ain't nobody going to hear you talk shit about your sister. Because everybody going to say, the niggas who was cheering for you going to say, yeah, but you made it. You made more money than we made. We were cheering for you because you were broke like us. And now, ho, you done made more money than we made. And now you back at point A. You're a loser. Nobody feels sorry for the motherfuckers that blew money and they had the shit. You'll be an idiot. The motherfuckers try to help a motherfucker that done touched more money than you done touched in life. And they didn't do nothing with it. I'm finna start, man, another chat, and I'm gonna be off of this bit. But let me respond to these loud comments real quick. You speaking the truth, bet you're African. OSD said, talking fast, my guy. I had all my tools stolen out of my van today. 15,000 worth. We're gonna speak on that, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Euro African say, my friend, what you must do is just hit the pull in one time and then move on to the next Gosha. I don't know what that means, brother. But I think I can get the gist of what you're trying to say. But OSD say, talking fast, my guy. I had all my tools stolen out of my van today. Let me tell you something, bro. And that got assault, right? 15K worth of tools. And it's like, first of all, the first thing would be to have insurance. Insurance, you get that shit back. I don't know if you had insurance or not. Second thing is, if you didn't have insurance, the grind is real, bro. You just keep pushing. Like, if you made it the first time, you can make it the second time. I don't think, like, you should have to take L's like that. But I think the bigger lesson that you've learned, the most valuable lesson is you won't have 15K sitting in your van next time. Because those 15K in tools is 15 grand. Fuck that. You got to look at it like that. Don't look at it as, oh, I had $15,000 worth of tools. No, nigga, you got 15 grand sitting in your van. Fuck that. I don't go hooking up. Nigga, I drive. Listen, I'll give you some shit. My insurance guy said something to me. White dude. He said, you don't seem like the type that like to lease or finance. And I laughed so fucking hard. Country white guy. I'm like, well, I guess you know. Bitch, ain't no motherfucking finance shit, bitch. And they could call it the nigga way. You could call it the nigga way. I don't got time to sit back and wait for no fucking credit. Bitch, that's credit is a white man's game if you really want to know. That's a white man's game. I don't know how to play that game. I don't want to play that game. You telling me I gotta buy into that game? I'm not cool with that. Like, if I can buy, I don't even like. Perfect example, real quick. This shit going way longer than I wanted it to, but I want to touch on some things. First thing I ever sold in my life was a credit card. That's the first thing I ever sold. Well, first, okay, fuck it. Let's just say for the sake of argument, first thing I sold in my life was a credit card. Once I understood the gist of the shit and learned this is an APR, and I learned this shit at 17. I'm 17. Imagine, can you imagine today? See, you know how our age back then was so developed? Like, I learned how to cook when I was 6, no lie. Bitch, I was cooking eggs. And the only reason I learned how to cook when I was 6 because my big brother was like 8, 9 years old. He knew how to cook. And he'll cook for himself. And first couple times a nigga cooked for me. But then he just started being an asshole and was like, nigga, no, I ain't cooking for you. And so he knew I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was scared. And he like, you burn something up, mama gonna beat your ass when you get home. Yeah, but she might beat your ass too because I'm gonna tell her you ain't cook for me, nigga. Once I realized that, fuck, nigga, like, okay, bitch, I'm finna jump in this shit. So one day, and I don't know how he responded. I think he responded bad. But either way, he cooked. And so, bitch, he cooked some eggs. That's all he knew how to cook, eggs, scrambled eggs. He's 9 years old, 6. We used to be at home by ourselves because my mama ain't had no babysitter. But we are way different. Like, you wouldn't leave a 9 and a 6-year-old in 2026 alone because these motherfuckers retarded. But in the 90s, you leave a 9 and a 6-year-old home, you like leaving 2 teenagers at home. Like, bitch, we gonna be all right. We ain't going outside. You said don't go outside. We ain't no ring cameras to monitor whether we go out. We just know that there's word of mouth by the neighbors to say, your kids was outside and we gonna get our ass whooped. So we was good on that part. So fucking bro done cook some eggs one day. I say, damn. And he wouldn't let me get nothing. Now, we were poor. We used to eat butter sandwiches. Shout out to Finesse 2 times. Hear that nigga say, man, you ain't ate no sup sandwiches with what that nigga say, the muck. I forgot how the nigga say. But nigga, this shit took me back. Cause nigga, we did it all, jit. Bitch, hot dogs and ramen noodles, nigga, with the ketchup. Bitch, that was spaghetti for real, for real. So, nigga, we ate butter sandwiches. We literally, when I say butter sandwich, I ain't talking about toast and you put some butter. I'm talking about you take some regular bread without toasting it. You spread the butter around that bitch and you eat it. The bitch used to be good. Nigga, I'm surprised I ain't have a heart attack at 6. Nigga, we ate so many, and we used to watch Widget the World Watcher. You niggas don't even know about Widget the World Watcher. We used to watch Widget the World Watcher. And what's that shit called? Woody Woodpecker, nigga. Woody Woodpecker and Widget. And that shit had Chili Willy used to come on. And anyway, point is, bro went to cook some eggs one day. Didn't cook me none. I got behind that nigga. I hadn't washed them. I said, okay, that bitch started to get hard. And he moved that bitch around a little bit. He throw the butter on the pan. And I did. Before you know it, nigga, I'm cooking eggs at 6. So I say that to say we developed fast back in those days. Now, let's fast forward. Me at 17, a company called Marcon Technologies came to my school and they was recruiting. And they made us all read this shit in class. Like, I don't even know if they'll do that. I don't even know if that shit would be legal for the people to do these days. But they gave us a script to read. And we all read it. I read that bit. I used to do morning announcements. Like, I went to an alternative school, all boys school. Well, mainly all boys. And so I was the smartest nigga out of the whole school. So I used to do morning announcements and I could read without like stuttering and shit. So anyway, when they gave me the script to read, by this time I'm in high school, but I'm at another alternative school, different kind of schools, like an adult school. By the time I'm at this school, they give us the script to read and bitch, I breezed through it. They said, they hired me. I got a job at my fucking school. It wasn't even no career day. You know how some high schools have career day when niggas in the 12th grade and shit. It wasn't even no career day. So I get the gig. Now these people were some hustlers, some scammers. It was like the scammer scamming. You feel me? Like if I would have knew what if you could combine my brain with a little nigga from today, I'd be a rich nigga back then. Because, bitch, we had so much personal. Anyway, let's get forward to this point. Damn, I had a point to this. Oh, yeah. So I remember selling GMAC home insurance. You feel me? That's what it was called, GMAC home insurance, and then Chase Manhattan Bank. This before Chase went nationwide. You feel me? It was just like called Chase Manhattan Bank. You feel me? And so I'm selling Discover Gold, Discover Platinum, Chase Manhattan Bank, GMAC home insurance. And before we call them projects, and we'll have like X amount of weeks with that projects that we get to push it. So they'll put us in the classroom, and it's kind of smart when you think about it, because we can hire 30-something-year-olds, we can hire 20-something-year-olds, but this nigga go to school every day. He's always in the classroom. This is like some shit that we did for a living as a high school kid. Like, I would even try that shit now. If it was legal, if I had a telemarketing firm, I'm only hiring high school kids who stuck in class all day anyway. So, bitch, this shit, it's almost like with football. I'm getting off subject, but what I hated about football is you gotta fucking get in the classroom and study the fucking A gap and the B gap, and I couldn't understand. Bitch, I'm trying to learn algebra, and you niggas got me out here trying to figure out what's the gap. There's too much shit to be thinking about. And so, bitch, I just want to play. So, same thing with the little what's the name. So I say that to say, they'll give us a class and we got a week to learn the shit. And then we take like a test. And if you pass the test, you get to get that project. The more projects you learn, the more hours you get, because you can come in and work. And if that project got full of people over there, it'll go off of two things. You knowing the project and how many sales you make, because they monitor how many sales you make. If your sales is good and you know that project, I can boot you off when I come to work. They're going to kick you off the mic and let me get on. Because bitch, like, nigga, you don't know what you're doing. You feel me? Let him get on. And so that's how I was 17, right? I'm working with grown ass 30, 40-year-olds and shit. And so they're teaching us about APRs, annual percent rates and shit like that. And I was like, oh, fuck. Now, mind you, at that time, I don't know if it was 17 or 19, but I was trying to get a Lincoln LS. You feel me? 2005 Lincoln LS. So this 2 years later. I'm trying to get a 2005 Lincoln LS. And that was like my favorite car at that time. That bitch was hard as fuck. And then they trying to give me a 17% APR. I say 17%. And then I did the 17% of the total amount, and I told them this how much I'm going to pay in interest. Why? They looking at me like, you're 19. You're not supposed to know this shit. I say that to say, here I am 40. I ain't never had a credit card. And I know niggas that say that's ghetto as fuck. And I know that there's tax loopholes and these rich folks know. But I've done so much of a justice to myself. I get credit card offers every day. Every fucking day. Bitch want me. This nigga got something to lose. Capital and fucking asset, liquidity, all that shit. Liquidity. I'm no fuck nah, nigga. I learned too much as a jit to be like, no, cuz I'm not gonna pay you for you to tell me that I am financially sound, that I can make a payment. All you need to know is these lights gonna stay on. Bitch, that's my credit, bitch. I pay all my utility bills on fucking time, nigga. You feel me? And I don't do no financing. Period, bitch. If I can't buy that bitch, then I can't afford that motherfucker. That's just my motto. I ain't insurance. Then my bad. Somebody, bro, I've been testing some more. It say insurance didn't cover it, bro. I was on a job and moving sites. Okay, back to found, and I'm gonna finish. I promise I'm gonna finish the shot right there. He said insurance didn't cover it, bro. I was on a job and moving sites. If you was on a job, I would look at it like this, fam. If you was on a job, was you working as an independent contractor? Or was you being employed by somebody? That might be possibly somebody else negligent to that other than yourself. I would look to see where the negligence fall. Who came first, the egg or the chicken? The egg came first. The egg came first. You know why the egg came first? Because the chicken can't come without an egg. And now you're going to ask me the next question. Well, how did the egg get here? Egg came because the chicken. That's my answer to that shit. And if it's confused, if the answer is confusing, because the answer matches the question. The answer matches the question. The chicken didn't get here without the egg. But the egg didn't get here without the chicken. That's the only answer you can fucking give. You feel me? That's the only answer you could give. And if you want another answer, a more convoluted answer, then the chicken got here without the egg the first time. And then there on after, there was the egg. But the chicken got here first in order to lay the egg. You feel me? Ain't no egg just pop up. The chicken got here. And so, and I hate questions like that because, see, now I'm finna end this shit. I hate, like, that. I've always hated that chicken or the egg fucking shit. Because, dog, it always wreck your brain, dog. And I ain't trying to wreck my brain, dog. Like, the Big Bang Theory and shit like that. And I do believe this, though. If we was talking about science, I do believe we have an aquatic form to us. I believe all this shit came out the sea. Let's start with that. While we trying to figure all this shit out, all life form came from the sea. That's why in the birth canal, you're underwater the whole damn pregnancy still. Oh, that's why it's so much placenta. Every animal, most animals, even these fucking new fucking these Illuminati motherfucker. I heard a cracker talk about how he like eating placenta. A grown ass man talking about he should have had his brain. Like, we shouldn't even play with a motherfucker talk about they eat placenta. Period. Like, that should be some shit that make you just whack a bitch. Like, I was making a joke in my head the other day when I was opening my door. I was thinking about the movie Sinners. And I was thinking, if anybody in the future, not that it ever happens, but if anybody come to my house and they ask, can they come in? Hell no. Bitch, we not letting anybody that's asked for an invite into the house. If I didn't already feel compelled to invite you and you ask, may I come in? No fucking way. I know this is supposed to be folks tale and whatever that shit. No, you can't come in because you might be bringing your demon spirit in this bitch. No fucking way. No, you can't. So that's just my thinking of this shit. So anyway, man, you got so much energy. Why not put this energy into a job or something, nigga? I would say, why not put that energy into getting a real profile and being a man and standing on your word? They call it standing on your loin. You know what loin is? Standing on your nuts. Let's try to drop the terminology standing on business. For now, I want y'all to adopt this word. Standing on your nuts. How low do your nuts hang? Do you drag your nuts? You know how to big... One thing black guys and white guys got in common, we love big nuts. We love showing our big nuts. How low, you know, in Cash Money days in New Orleans Day, Louisiana, when them niggas was popping, they had this shit popping, them niggas used to say, let my nuts hang. Bitch, Jesus said in his song, he said, let my nuts hang like a Sony flat screen. Bitch, let your nuts hang. Nigga, let your nuts hang. Get on your real profile with your real face. Because let me ask you something. You say, get a job. How you think that chandelier sitting up there, little buddy? How you think all them lights is up there, little buddy? How you think the light bill get paid, little buddy? This ain't no apartment I'm in, little buddy. This is a house, little buddy. Who you think own the house, little buddy? I need an answer. You ain't said nothing in a while. Cat got your tongue? Talk to me. And exactly my point. Get you a real profile. Drop you some. I wouldn't even care if you was a paraplegic talking shit from your power chair. Hey, there you go. Hey, Jay Shotty, call that shit. He a cornball. He'll pop his shit from a fake profile. Now he's sitting up there. He gonna figure out the next live screen to go to and talk some shit. That's his life. That's his fucking life. My IQ is your credit score. That's what my IQ is. What's your credit score? That's what my IQ is, little buddy. So at the end of the day, and I appreciate this shit, because now we're getting trolls. And I appreciate Fool standing up for me 1000. You feel me? He talking all that mess. And you know he won't show his face. Listen, if he had to show his face, now we got propaganda to fucking roast him. And that's the crazy part about it, because they'll call it bullying. Because I'm pretty sure I could talk him into killing himself. I can almost, like, I wish this shit was like Instagram. I wish I can invite him into this room and we just do a comparison. I wish we could just do a comparison. I could walk around, I could show off shit, and he could show off shit, and we could really do a comparison. But then what's gonna happen is it's gonna whack itself. Matter of fact, I need to be a better person. So little loaded, how can I convince you not to kill yourself? Because you're looking for a reason to kill yourself. And I want to convince you out of this shit. Don't do it, little buddy. Don't do it. If hating on me make you feel better, I'm a piece of shit. I'm in the, what you said, what he said, nigga, you robbed that shit. I ain't gonna even stunt. He might be even a bot. I appreciate that shit, though. I appreciate everybody. I don't want to detract from nobody being in this bitch, you feel me, or nobody commenting. And I put one Jay Shotty, hold it down, fam. You did that. I respect that, Woody. But at the end of the day, cousin, I ain't tripping about none of these niggas, dog. I'm literally about to go get to it right now. If anybody would have caught the beginning of this chat, I talked about persevering through pain and agony and physical shit and going to get it and going like chase, you feel me? So that's what it is. That's what it's about for me, you feel me? It's about going to get it, staying focused. And if anybody want to know, I'm a broke ass nigga. I ain't shit. I'm a broke man that been working very hard my entire life. I never been compensated for the work I've done, and at this point, I'm holding folks accountable for it. But I don't speak on that in a public manner because that ain't none of y'all business. But I will tell a lot of my business, but just not what I'm about to get compensated or trying to get compensated for all the fucking injustices done to me. You feel me? Because one thing about me, dog, anybody that ever seen me in person show up to a job and see, he'll pop that shit. Because we got new people in here. For those who coming back in for another time, this ain't nothing new to y'all. But for the newcomers, they always want to talk that shit, and you just gotta show their ass. So sometimes you gotta show a motherfucker accreditations and shit. You feel me? That's a port. That's the port, fam. You ever heard of the port? You know what a port is? You know what a dock work is? You know what a union is, little buddy? This is private contractor. You know what a private contractor is? What does that say? Let's smile with a major part of that. Florida, they got a paint on it because that's part of working. Florida public schools. Florida public schools, little buddy. Public, that's the whole state of Florida. All the public schools. What does that say? Oh shit, Port of Miami. Port of fucking Miami. This is the guy that says work, but this bitch won't show his real profile. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was the first one with a twig. I was the first one with a twig. When Twig first fucking came out, 2008. What are you talking about, little nigga? What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You talking out your neck. You need one of them little fucking pipes in your neck. Because you talking out the side of your neck, little buddy. You ain't never worked. Get you a job. Hook me up with your mama. I don't want to talk no more. Hook me up with your mama. Anyway. Alright. Buddy on spam now. So, start selling crack. I sell it to your mammy. Tell your mammy pull up, bitch. Tell your mammy pull up right now. I let her get a free hit, bitch. She could blow this dick. This is gonna be her pipe. You feel me? Biggest pipe she ever seen in her whole fuck life. Tell her pull up. Anyway, you done. I ain't responding to you, but I'm not discouraging you from talking. I'm popping a little too much more shit because you kind of about to interrupt in my real money. So we just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to respond negative. I think when the trolls come, I don't be knowing. So when bro say, damn, bro, you look like somebody, I just got done dealing with the troll. So I was about to immediately say your pops, of course. But I don't know if you talking crazy, you feel me? So I just gotta cool it. And so I can't pull up on a robot, bro. This ain't iRobot. I'm not Will Smith. I don't pull up on robots. I don't put. Matter of fact, let me just show y'all how much of a clown this nigga is. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to check Fool Lot. He got 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers popping shit. Bless his heart. He ain't doing nothing major or nothing, but bitch, like, from a fake profile, that show how lame this shit is, though. I wouldn't subscribe to nobody that ain't a real person. Like me, I'm the type of nigga I subscribe to anybody that moves me, but I gotta know this is like a legit person. Like me just responding to a robot or like following a robot channel or some shit. Like, you know those channels that got the AI voice, but they typed in the shit they wanted the AI to say. I don't be giving that shit likes. I give a lot of, I don't hold my likes back on YouTube because it's a fucking like. Like, it's not money, it's not currency. I don't hold it back. It's barely any. And if I don't like a video, 9 times out of 10 I pass it. It got to be something really egregious for me to dislike. But if I just don't like it, I just pass it. You feel me? Having said that, fucking, I'm the type of person where if it's a fake like illegitimate profile or a nigga trying to build a channel and hide their face and not show their face, that mean no accountability. That mean you can't stand on what you said. You don't believe in what you said, or you don't want it showing its ugly head in person. You feel me? Like everything I say, I put myself at a point where if I'm in public, somebody can probably be like, "Oh, dude, they can hold me accountable." That's just the reality of it. You could call it smart, not smart, whatever the case may be. But it's just I live in the real world. I'm from that era of like accountability. I'm from an era before YouTube existed. A lot of what I'm understanding is a lot of people was born into this era. So they will imagine a world full of fuck niggas, and all it was fuck niggas when you was born. That's all you know is fuck niggas. That's even when you want to be a real nigga, you the realest fuck nigga. Because that's all you know. If all you was eating as a kid is GMOs, genetically modified organisms, you're genetically modified. You can never be real because you don't know what being real is like. So that's the same thing with this thing is kids born into a world where I could just hide behind the computer screen and make a fake profile and and that's cool. Listen, it could be funny as fuck if you do it right and you actually legitimately funny. I think the off part of that is when you start to believe into the antics. You believe like, yeah, I'm really lit. I'm fucking lit. I'm the shit. Ah, huh. Get a job. Get a job. You're a fucking bum. Get a job. If I was like on the side, and you know this crazy part about this shit is there's a homeless person. Shout out all the homeless people who's somewhere right now in a tent with 100 viewers right now because that's more interest. I don't know if people like this. I don't know if more people can relate to that shit or they just like to see a person in despair. Either way, that garnishes a lot of attention when a person is down and out. But when it's somebody that is comfortable in their skin and comfortable in their home, it's like, fuck you, motherfucker, get a job. It's like, doesn't make any sense, bro. It really doesn't. Y'all made me scratch this shit almost an hour, man. I appreciate it. When it's at an hour, I'm going to clear it. But I appreciate this shit, dog. This shit, y'all don't disturb my nap because now I ain't going to get a chance to take a nap today, and I really wanted to take a nap, but I'm not going to get that chance. But either way, man, I'm just happy. I'm going to make it through. I just got to sleep good when I get home. But I appreciate everything, dog. Like, all the haters, you feel me? All the love, all the attention, all the negative comments. Let me actually entertain some of this shit. One of these folks said, chicken eater. Yeah, boy. Chicken, 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 chicken. I don't even like, I would almost say what's more offensive is to say watermelon eater, because I hate watermelons. I've always hated watermelons. But chicken, bitch, I'd be right there with the white folks eating chicken. That's why they got chicken parmesan. Bitch, you think, niggas, who you think eat the most chicken parmesan? Niggas or white people? We don't like no fucking chicken with tomatoes and fucking mozzarella cheese on the shit. Chicken Alfredo. Nah, I fuck some chicken Alfredo up. So it's so funny when white people try to say that shit. But y'all be the man. Like I've worked a lot of restaurant jobs and I see white people eating all this chicken. And I realize y'all can't use that as a like a joke no more because y'all eat so much fucking chicken. Like y'all made Chick-fil-A. That's one thing I would give white people that didn't steal shit, because I always say y'all steal our shit. White people made Chick-fil-A. That's that. Y'all motherfuckers did that. Y'all kind of probably made Raising Cane's. I ain't never ate at Raising Cane's. I don't even like the name of the shit, Raising Cane. It just doesn't, it's not, it just sounds weird to me. I ain't trying to try no new shit. I'm only on the Popeyes and the fucking Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. And Church's Chicken, but church chicken, dog. These bitches. One thing about church chicken what make it hard to eat they shit is them bitches don't like to clean their dishes. You can tell when the bitch don't clean their dish well, because it almost tastes like the way dishwater smell. And it's like, ew, bitch. Like when you don't change your grease out every 2 days and you cooking out of old grease, that's awful. You can taste it. You feel me? I need you bitches to do what they call a boil out. You take hot water, you put it in the fryers, and you boil the water, and you let that bitch overflow all the way and get all that nasty clump and shit like that out. That's how you keep some good fucking fried chicken. But outside of that, and then I like brown stew chicken. Don't get it twisted now. I ain't saying I didn't like chicken. I'm just saying you white people love chicken more than niggas. And y'all chicken don't even taste better than our chicken. Bitch, I like Jamaican chicken, the best. Nigga, if I only could eat brown stew chicken from this particular restaurant in Palm Beach County and fucking curry chicken, it's brown stew chicken and curry chicken, and then it'd be Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets or tender strips, you choose. I used to like that Polynesian sauce, but I done played that out. But with some regular hot sauce, nigga, please, what you say? Boy, please. Man, anyway, I gotta go ahead and get to the bag, man. Love, man. Y'all take care. Bless. Shout out all my haters. Wizzy came in and said happy B-Day at Harsh today. Oh, my bad. I ain't even see Harsh say. But he ain't Harsh. I ain't giving no shout out to Harsh, because Harsh ain't give me a like. So, bitch, like, it's your birthday, but what that mean? Give me a like, niggas. Fuck that. So, anyway, shout out to Wiz for giving that person a shout out, though. And y'all take care, man. Love, man. God bless y'all. And y'all just take it easy, man. Take it light. Walk light, y'all.